You're simply the best. Better than all the rest.
Hello, welcome back to the channel, it's JPA here. In today's video I'm going to be discussing St Johnstone versus Rangers from last night. I'm also going to have a quick look ahead towards the Hibs game on Boxing Day. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button as well, and we'll just get straight into this video, guys. So just before we get into this video, I'll obviously address the elephant in the room, which is my jumper. It's a Christmas jumper. It is green, but it is a Christmas colour traditionally, and let's be honest, got my Rangers top on underneath there, so it's all good. And we'll proceed with today's video. I'll be honest, I didn't see a lot of the game. The game finished 3-0 to Rangers, if nobody's seen the result yet. I didn't see a lot of the game, I was at work, couldn't see any of it. I seen Kemar Roof's goal, and then I missed the other two. I've seen them since in the highlights, but as I say, I didn't see the full game, so I didn't really know how we played. I know that we got off to a tricky start, and St Johnstone actually started the better team. I know that. We did get off to a bit of a shaky start, particularly Glenn Kamara gave the ball away, and they created an opportunity for themselves early on, but they didn't take that opportunity, and we did. We took our opportunities. I've obviously seen the goals back. The first goal came in the 24th minute from Kemar Roof. Hadji had a shot from the edge of the box that was well saved, but it was spilled by the goalkeeper, Xander Clark, and it spilled right to Kemar Roof, who was very alert and in the right place at the right time. Good thing I like about Kemar Roof is scoring goals like McCoy used to, just be in the right place at the right time. He's scoring the goals where he's running in behind, bullying defenders, creating spaces, scoring goals that he scored against Standard Liège, where he's hitting it for the halfway line. So he's got a mixture of goals in his bag, and I think he's a terrific player. I'm really delighted with that signing. I was happy at the time when we signed him, but he's starting to really show his worth now. That's 9 goals in 12 games now. Really impressed with Kemar Roof, and not just his goals, his all-round play is fantastic as well. The second goal came from Glenn Kamara, who turned into Thierry Henry for a couple of minutes. His ball played through, lets it run across him, and he just buries it into the bottom corner of the net with a right foot, side foot finish. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Henry-esque, go and watch about 100 of Thierry Henry's goals. He scored so many of those goals where he just kind of opens his body up, and that's exactly what Glenn Kamara did for the second goal to make it 2-0. So it's 2-0 at half time. We came out in the second half with the same hunger and same belief that we had in the latter stages of the first half. We got our third goal very quickly, about 2 minutes after half time. Kemar Roof was sent in, found the ball in the box, gets the shot on, but unfortunately it's blocked for him. Falls back to Hadji, and Hadji just leathers it, right foot, right across a group of players, right through the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper got a touch to it. It was so powerful, he just couldn't keep it out. Great finish, and I thought Hadji had a really good game for what I've been hearing, and also I've seen obviously the highlights, and he seemed to be popping up everywhere, spraying little passes around, and I thought he was one of the best players along with Joe Aribo. Yeah, so that's pretty much my analysis on that game. As I say, I didn't watch it, so I can't go into major details and go, oh, this happened, that happened. They had a player sent off, Michael O'Halloran, who lasted 6 minutes on the pitch. So he'll be missing his next game as well. It didn't really affect the game. I think we kind of just slowed it down after that and controlled the pace of the game and just seen it out from there. Really good game management from us. They also had a chance in the second half where McGregor pulled off a fantastic save with one-handed right hand. Really good, powerful save. But that was the only real danger. They got in a couple of times, and I think we snuffed them out very well. Defensively I thought we were solid, and that's another clean sheet obviously. So now that I've talked about the St Johnstone game, we'll move that to one side. That game is over now. We've got the points in the bag. That's 16 points. A clear of Celtic, or ahead of Celtic, however you want to word it. 19 games in, so that's halfway point for us in the season in terms of games played. So delighted where we are in the season. Yeah, I'm going to go speak about the Hibs game now. I don't think I'm going to have time tomorrow to do a video for this Hibs game, because obviously it's Christmas Day, it's family time and all that. I don't know what I can stop and do a video, so I'll do it now without the knowledge of injuries or suspensions or that. What I will say is I do know that Christian Deutsch got a yellow card, and two yellow cards rather, which formed a red card. He will be missing for the Hibs game, so that might slightly alter the way they play. They tend to play two up front. They're going to have to change that, I'd imagine. Martin Boyle will move up closer to the striker and Kevin Nisbet and play that way. But we'll move on to how Hibs are going to set up in a minute. Let's talk about their recent games. Their most recent game was a 1-0 win against St Mirren at home. St Mirren have obviously been on a great run, and that run has now ended. So well done to Hibs for beating them. But there's a couple of red cards in that game. As I said, I think St Mirren got a player sent off as well. The game before that was a 1-1 draw against Dundee United at home. That's not a particularly great result. I think they got a late goal conceded in that game. Disappointing for them. And the game before that was a 2-1 win over Alloa. No, the most convincing win. They had to rely on a late own goal with 7 minutes to go to get through in that tie after coming from behind. So not the greatest results in terms of form. It's no consistent at all. But you know they're going to raise their game against Rangers. They always do. Doesn't matter what kind of slump they're in, or if it comes to Hibs, Hearts or Celtic, or even Aberdeen for that matter. They always give their all, and they always give that little bit extra. It's always tenacious. It's always very, very aggressive. One player in particular I'll be keeping my eye on is Ryan Porteous. I'm hoping with it being Boxing Day that he gets a punch in the mouth as well. So in those games I mentioned, they played a flat 4-4-2 with obviously the two strikers up front, which is usually Christian Doidge and Kevin Nisbet. Doidge being suspended, they're going to have to play slightly different. They played the last game against us, which they drew 2-2. That was a 3-5-2 they played. They're not going to play a 3, as I always say on this channel. When you see 3, think 5, because it's always going to drop to a 5, and they're going to try and block the spaces for Tavernier and Barisic to get down each side. But we've shown, particularly in that St Johnstone game, we couldn't get down the sides. We went through the middle. Hadji and Aribo were absolutely instrumental in doing that. Kamara Roof's movement helped as well, so I'm hoping to see that. I'm hoping to see Morelos back. I know didn't mention earlier in the video he had a really bad miss. He probably should just hit it first time, but that just shows his confidence level right now in front of goal. But I think if he's playing alongside Roof, he'll pull defenders around with him. He'll have a big battle with Ryan Porteous, as I said, and it'll be interesting to see how that works out. Whether we can get Roof in behind, if we can get Aribo, Hadji in there behind Ryan Kent as well, and hopefully that'll be the way we can win this game. In terms of result, I'm going to go for 2-1 to Rangers. I know it's going to be quite tight. I think they will score. I'm going to go for goal scorers of Kamara Roof again and James Tavernier, who seems to be on some sort of goal drought right now. That's 3 games without a goal. Absolutely shocking performance from him. Just joking. I'd love you, Tav. So I'm just going to wrap the video up there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As I always say, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Hope you Rangers fans have a fantastic Christmas. And I'll see you in the next video, which will be to discuss the Hibs game. Cheers.